Hey guys, what's up? It's Two Wheel Turban, and in today's video, we're going to look into why social media has become the biggest cause for crashes in today's world. Our world is so different nowadays. Now we have everyone, your uncle, your grandma, your dog, your goldfish, your pet rock, everyone is connected to social media. If you look back 20, 30 years ago, this was not the case. So now that everyone's on social media posting what they want to post, there's a lot of people that have this desire to become more popular within these social media apps. And this is definitely going to be the root cause for a lot of these crashes that we see in the past few years, and I think are even going to escalate more and more and more. It's so weird because I feel like the kids growing up nowadays, instead of like back then 20, 30 years ago where people may want to be famous celebrities, famous musicians, those type of things, it's all about being internet famous, TikTok, on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all these different social media outlets, YouTube, you can name so many different ones. In today's world, it's almost like more valued if you're really famous or if you have a big, audience on one of these outlets. And so what's happening is a lot of people riding motorcycles, cars, and stuff. You can't just be that one guy riding like a normal person and get this big audience. So it's pushing people to do things that they normally wouldn't do. And it's really sad because, it's happened to me. I'm sure it's happened to a bunch of my friends. We're trying to improve ourselves and push ourselves so we become recognized on these platforms. And in doing so, you're seeing a lot of people putting themselves in risky situations. They're going in, to corners way too fast. They're doing wheelies when they don't have the skills. They're driving cars way outside their skill zone. And this is resulting in a bunch of crashes. And I'm sure you guys are actually, if you really think about it and consider all these different things, you probably realize that too. Social media has this control over us that sometimes we can't even see. When I look back to the days when I first got my Yamaha WR250R, one of the biggest incentives for getting this bike was the ability to do wheelies. At the time I was like, oh my gosh, I couldn't really do wheelies well on my CBR 250. I got the WR and I'm like, sweet. I'm gonna go film some sweet videos, post them on YouTube, Instagram, and we do it for self-joy too as well, but it's interesting how social media and like just people who are watching your videos have an influence on what you do. I remember thinking like, okay, I'm gonna get a scrape here, I'm gonna try to go for a coaster wheelie here, and all those times that I did that, I put myself in these risky situations, and sometimes to try to get that video or to try to get that content, you end up crashing or whatever. And it's really interesting because I wonder if I was 30 years ago just riding with some buddies, there was no ability to post videos on the internet for other people to see, would I be pushing myself this far to do these crazy acts? And speaking about crazy acts for social media, I was just on YouTube earlier this day, and this honestly kind of sparked my idea for this video. And I was watching this news report about this dude. I'll show you the video, a little clip right here. This guy, he was on some vacation with his soon-to-be wife, and he dived down like 20, 30 feet to where their like underwater room was, and he tried to propose. And then you'll see, like, as he's trying to show it, you can see his hands are probably getting a little shaky, and you can tell he's running out of breath. And this guy actually ends up dying from this. And I wonder if we didn't have the technology, like recording videos and publishing it out there, would he have gone this far to do this proposal? Who knows? And there's probably so many other cases out there. Like, I see those guys, climbing skyscrapers, all those type of videos. If we didn't have cameras and stuff, would we see those guys going out there trying to get those videos? I think there'd definitely be a lot less of those people. So it's interesting, just bringing up this conversation. What do you guys think? Do you think social media is the #1 cause for crashes we see today, or do you think it's something else? I definitely think it's one of the main contributors. With today's, like I said, just everyone values people who have a big audience. It's cool, when you meet someone, they almost praise people that have, 500,000 subscribers, million subscribers. I think some little kids pick their biggest YouTubers and prioritize them even over the biggest celebrities in movies nowadays. It's definitely a different society we live in, and who knows where it's going to go in the future. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please let me know your comments down below on this topic. I'd love to hear them. And I'll catch you guys on the next video. See ya.